Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're in the dying moments of getting our last piece of track laid over here. And then we really need to have a look at how we're going to go ahead and build this station. So one of the things is we're definitely going to be able to provide, pretty sure, a bit of a direct access around the corner here. Yep, that's definitely one that we're going to do. So let's go about assigning that for construction. That's okay. And then from there, we'd be able to build that one. So we've got a little section of track left. So it's going to go back and come back and do that piece. Everything else is looking pretty reasonable, I might add. We're rolling this. So that's the last little section of asphalt over here. Kind of tempted to start working on this. Probably need a little bit of construction over here so we can get another building going. So maybe let's not divert our attention from there. What I'd rather do is maybe get cracking on this one. So that section will now get built as well. That's good. Lots of people kind of hanging out over here. We may buy a couple of extra buses actually. I'm gonna go and grab 2 more of those other buses, the red ones. Yeah, the IKR. They're nice and quick. And considering the distance that we're traveling, it's probably a good idea. Yeah, there they come. Really good. Something stopped working for, I'm assuming, a brief second because there were like no workers there or something, or maybe a quick lapse in power. Power will be sorted out pretty soon. We're still running pretty aggressively on oil, but we'll move over to something to coal, something better. Coal in the not too distant future. We can actually have active construction over here if we wanted to. Most construction materials can be collected directly from these facilities, but we're not doing any construction in this area. Maybe we'll do a little bit of road style construction here, but I think this facility here will be pretty good to kind of deal with that. We can have a bit of a look at okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at this. We'll get rid of is our last I just want to see this last section done so we can finish off our here we go. It's heading into winter. Yeah, this is working pretty aggressively. We're pretty aggressively harvesting at the moment, and things are being picked up, and so that should be good. Yeah, I think we're doing a reasonable job at everything, really. We're actively producing a fair bit of iron ore. I mean, steel. Steel is actively running. Oh, we're actually missing steel here at the moment. Yeah, so we maybe it is due to the construction works that we're not quite getting there. It's that last, I'm assuming that's that last section now going to be finished. And then we'll quickly sort out our rail signaling. There's a little section of track here that's not actually required, that section there, but it gives us a little bit of flexibility. So I might just leave it there, and what we'll do is we'll sort out our signals so that that section of track does not get used. And I think that's all that we can actively say ultimately. But this is looking really good. We'll start construction on this. Everything is currently being constructed. We do need some concrete though. Got workers here, but we do need some concrete. Those 2 new buses, let's assign them to their route. They need to go and grab and give us coal workers, so let's get them out there. Similar with this one, let's get you onto the coal workers line and make a move. Everybody is pretty happy, pretty healthy. Got everything they kind of need. All in all, we had 80 just now, but looking good nonetheless. People have a little bit of fun over here. Go to the carousel. The secret police should be telling us everything we need to know here. They've got pretty... Ooh, that one not so much. That one not so much. But these guys are actually actively moving in from the other areas. So up to about 6,000 people now. This is all good. Let's have a quick look at our construction. Yeah, those two sections are actively being constructed. We can probably get this section built as well. We do need to build some of these other things as well. And we probably then can start work on some of these extra pipes. This one, once this one's full, we'll maybe start construction on that one. I did hire a few foreign workers. Okay, that section's done. Now let's quickly fix all of our rail signals. So what I'm going to do here is this is actually, let's well, it's probably about as far forward as we're going to grab it. So chain signal there, into one way on this side. Close those out. These will kind of both be chain signals out into this direction, and then this one will go over there. So that's all good. I think that is comfortable. This is going to have absolutely nothing happening there. We'll just leave it as is. So that means I can get rid of that section. Now, here we would like to continue to provide signals at reasonable distances. This will be a chain over here. The chain over there. And two single signals going out that way. Like that. And another chain right over here. So that's kind of how we're going to split that up. And then before we get to the other side, we'll just have another set of signals over there. And another set of signals over there. Good. Now, out on the other side, we'll have another set of signals here. And there. And there and there. And then we'll have some chains. One there and one there. One there and one there. And up that way. Excellent. All good. Excellent. That's been done. And there we go. So that section is now all good. I'm assuming construction is underway here. Excellent. I like it. Everywhere else construction is up and coming. We should have power here now. Almost. That's almost done. So that's that section. Let's just go and have a quick look at our signaling over here. What I will do is while I go through, I'll just try and remove these little nodes. We'll do that. We'll do that. Here we go. Ooh. Let's trim these back. Yeah, that's about right. Now we're here. This is a chain. That is not a chain. This is not a chain. That is a chain. Excellent. This is a chain. That is not a chain. Now, over here it's a little complex, so let's have a quick look. So if we do chain there, non-chain there. Now, will we... The question is, do we actually need that? Or do we just do a chains on both of these over here? Maybe that's what we do. So let's trim these back. And what I'll do is I'll have in the middle there, we'll have a chain going that way. And then we'll have a chain going this way. It's kind of what we'll do. It's be okay there. Now, from here, we would like you to be able to go through that way. You will go through this way. This would become a chain. And this one will be that. Now, we are saying, I'm quite comfortable to have this as a two-way loop. But what I will do is we will provide a little bit of this over here, right? By saying we do a bit of a mixed signal over there. Yeah, that looks fairly comfortable. We are unlikely to get anybody come into here. So this just be an outbound direction. But really, that'll just be an outbound direction. So let's just chain it up that way. This one, on the other hand, will be in both directions because you'll be able to go either this way or come in from that side or come in from this side. Ultimately, you'll be coming in from that side, going back that way. So all in all, that should work. Though this one probably, oops, we'll need a bit of a chain over here. And that what I'm kind of wondering is whether we ultimately, yeah, maybe that's okay. In which case, we probably want, you know what? No chain. No chain. You're just going to run. These other guys are going to have to wait. And then what I'll do is let's quickly do a couple of signals over here. Oh, they don't want to? Okay, well, that's the join point. Okay, that's fine. So let's see. Maybe that will do the trick. And that is all of our two ways, one ways sorted out. I do need to sort out this section. So what I will do is we can maybe add another signal over there and another signal over here. And then on this side, we will go about putting a chain in there and a non-chain over to this direction. And that should be okay, I think. Now we really don't need any of this. You won't be able to go from the one to the other. So there we go. So that's all good. Now, we haven't paused this, so let's have a quick look. So this, that's actively under construction, which I love seeing. This one is practically full, so we can maybe make a start on that. Let's see, have a quick look at what's going on over here. We are progressing fairly well with a lot of this stuff. Concrete is underway. We don't have any workers here yet. Yeah, we need more people. We honestly need more people over here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make a start on that construction. So we can bring more people in however we want to. Now, the next thing I would like to do is I'm going to pause it for a second just so that we don't get into winter too quickly or into the snow too quickly. And what I'll do is I'll also get rid of some of these nodes. Yeah, like so. Now, there's another node here. So let's get rid of that. Okay. Now, what I would like to do is have a nice natural swooping that is what I would like to see. That's good. Happy with that. Similarly, that one there. That's pretty good. And I think we can do a pretty natural little. Probably that's too much, so let's bring it in a little closer. Really? Can I bring it out a little bit over here? How come? Let's do the outside first then. Let's do that. Why are you being so difficult with me? Really? That seems like such a natural. Okay, so let's do that. Seems fairly reasonable. Yeah, something like that. That looks super good there. Please tie in. No, do a proper job of tying in. Honestly. Really? Are you really gonna suck at this? Honestly. Okay, there we go. That super doesn't look right. Okay, let's just. I think that should be fine. So let's get cracking on that. It is large. It is a large junction. So what I'm kind of tempted is running across there, getting a road to come over here, and then running across somewhere over here for a tie-in point. That gives us, but it does beg the question whether we've got too much going on here. But I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I'd rather have nice, large, and unencumbered intersections, and that gives us pretty comfortable swooping movements. So I'm quite comfortable with that. Let's assign that construction there. Actually, if I do that and that, oh yeah, and if I do the other one as well, let's do that, and we'll close them out. And of course, you will have tie-in points at certain locations, but that should be pretty good. Now, the question I have here is, can we actively start our construction? Let's, these guys will auto look for stuff, but it's probably too far away. So let's do, well, they can't actually get there. Well, let's make a start on that one. And you can get to both the other ones. So how come you can't get to this one? Is that not connected? Let's just double check that. It bothers me. And that's the case. Well, let's make a start on this piece. Okay, and what we will need to do, of course, is do a bit of this. So let's do that. I don't know if you can actually get to the other side here. Now you can. All right, let's get you there. I don't think you can get onto that without being in trouble. Yeah, well, let's see how that goes. It's probably going to be a bit of an issue. These guys are moving, and we are filling this up. Oh, wow, it's almost full. Good. I love it. Love seeing that happening. Lots of stuff being delivered over here, and construction is actively underway all the time, which is good. Slowly we'll get all of this stuff built, and we're very close to actually mining these facilities. Very close. We don't have concrete. Should we buy another concrete mixer? I think so. I think we were light, right? Yeah, we definitely need another one. Let's get another concrete mixer going. The big guy. Total capacity. Well, capacity is pretty similar on all of them, but that one is really quick. So hopefully the extra concrete vehicle will help us out a little bit. But yeah, concrete is moving, it's making its way up here at a reasonable rate, I think. What we can also start working on is a bit of a walkway. We don't have any other stuff on this side, really. We don't. So if we do a bit of a walkway like that, When we straight line it up there, we then, and then ultimately we can go something like that. So let's do this one. We'll, we can't actually get that done. Okay, so we will have to get a little section of road connection over there. So let's do that piece, and what we'll do is we'll get this section done. So that gives us a lot of pathing flexibility. So hopefully that means you can then start walking up to this one as well. But you'll probably walk up over here, to be honest. So all moving along quite nicely. No workers on that bus, unfortunately. How's our construction going over here? I wanted to just have a look at this guy. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this thing. Let's sell that, please. Thank you very much. That one is a little bit problematic. I don't know how that guy actually got there. I don't know where that one was going. But anyway, get it built. It's all good. Okay, what I want to do now is actually have a bit of a look. So let's see about this. So what I need to do, I'm going to trim this back just a tad. Because this road, I'm going to trim it back like that. And ultimately what I want to do is come across here. I do hope we have a little bit of, yes. So about there should be okay. Okay, and what is that height? If we assume this is 0, well, we can't assume that. Let's see. So what's the height here? 8, and the height here is 18 almost. So yeah, that's about right. So let's up it a little bit more. Then let's check that again. 18. And 8. So it's about a 10 meter clearance. So we do need to come up to about 18 on this side as well. Somewhere over there. And that should be somewhere around 18 as well. 18. Ooh, that's actually a little higher. Give it a little bit more. And a little bit more. And see about that. 18, that's good. Okay, good. Now, what we will need to do is, what I'm now thinking is, let's start off with a bit of a bridge. So let's see, what can we build this bridge out of? It's going to cost us, I think the panel bridge is pretty good, to be honest. Panel bridge. Prefab bridge. Yeah, that doesn't cost us anything in terms of steel. It makes a pretty nice little connection through there. I think that is the bridge that I'm after. Okay, so that's the idea. Then we can quickly come and have a look here and see. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful little section through. And then what we'll do is we'll say, well, guys, grab me this piece of road. And what I'm interested in is smoothing that out in a reasonable way to get a nice smooth transition up there. That is absolutely awesome. Is that a curve is a little funny there, so let's try and do that one more time. Yeah, something like that. That is good. That's really good. And then on the other side, how far did we do that? If we do something like that, that should be a very reasonable distance for a smooth downgrade. Excellent. And we'll do basically do that. There we go. Let's throw all of those in. Excellent. So let's get the construction crews out here. start working on that. That's excellent. So there's our first bridge connection to get us to our sewer system over here. And what it will also give us the ability to do is do another bridge somewhere over here and tie back in over here. So that kind of gives us a shortcut between this town and our industrial area. Is really kind of what I'm contemplating. So we can kind of see where we're going to do that. We can obviously tie it in on this side too, but what I'd rather do is, yeah, we could actually do this and tie it in up there. It's not quite a straight shot though. I think it's going to be rather better over here. So there we go. That's another section of bridge that's now kind of doing its thing. Okay, here we go. I don't know how it got here, but what I would like to do is please ignore the red signal and go and construct. You guys are not in each other's way, so just go and do your thing. The two of them I think is going to be absolutely fine for the time being. We're not going to have any other troubles there, so let's just make a start on that. So that construction should get underway, and then we can build the bridge and all of these kind of things. Yeah, I like this little section of infrastructure here. It's pretty good. We should be all good with heating, right? It is getting colder. It's going to start snowing in about a month's time. Let's have a quick look at what's going on with our heating. Yeah, all of our heating is pretty good, pretty comfortable. This one is full. This one is now starting to fill up. We have no workers ready and available over there. We are constructing over here, but missing some concrete. We are constructing over here and missing some concrete. Probably need another concrete vehicle just to be safe. So let's grab one more of our big concrete mixers. This guy, the quick one. That's all good. Let's go back up here and see what's happening with construction. Moving along. Yeah, lots of little loose ends, right? Missing a lot. Oh, there's lots of workers over here. So we are getting the coal ore processing plant up and running. We do have power now. We don't have drinking water though. Of interest. Okay, so what we do need to do is get ourselves drinking water, and so we'll get a couple of substations going. So from a water perspective, I'm not going to necessarily pipe this. We'll just get this going. So we've got a bit of a larger sewage tank. So let's see about that one. Just want to make sure that we've got kind of everything sorted out on this side. We'll probably bring it a little closer over here. Not necessarily being in too much trouble, because I just want to make sure that whatever we expand to, we can do that. So let's do that one over there. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll get this assigned. So let's get that piece going. We'll get a sewage substation going and a water substation going, so that we and we probably need technical services over here as well. So let's grab ourselves a smallish technical services facility. 4 vehicles, 10 tons of steel. That's not necessarily the greatest. So let's just grab this one, the fairly small one here. Might not necessarily be great in that spot there. I don't want to bother stuff that we're going to probably use later on. Maybe this is the spot for it then instead. Let's grab ourselves then a technical services office right over there. And for the time being, I'm quite comfortable to just tie it in right there, get that assigned. So we'll get technical services over here. We will need a couple of plows and then 2 tankers, which is going to be okay once we get all of these other bits and pieces built. But yeah, lots of stuff underway at the moment. Let's clear these messages out. I'm actually actively not looking at them at the moment. Excellent. And these sections of road has been done. We can probably make a bit of a start on this, to be honest. Lots of bricks that'll be required there. I wouldn't mind actually actively making a start. No, let's get cracking on this one first. This bridge is going to be more important than that one. That's going bridge to nowhere at the moment. So let's get this section done. Train is waiting. So it's, again, I'm assuming we're... Oh, it's made a bit of a spin around. So let's just go ahead and clear that up. So what are you actively doing? And again, just do that again, please. I wonder where you're heading. Are you heading in here, or are you gonna go by and then come back? Yeah, I think that's actively what's happening here. Going by and turning around? Yes, no, maybe? Yeah. What are you doing? That is awkward. Where are you heading to? Oh, you're you're also on the wrong track. Okay, that's quite an interesting little maneuver. But anyway, as long as you get it done, I'm quite comfortable. Once you get those done, we'll move to the next, and then we'll start getting that bridge sorted out. We're not going to need ships on this little channel here. That's all good. This little turnaround is actively doing a reasonable job. Just need you to constantly be ignoring those signals, though, right? Somehow you ignored the next one, though. Okay, excellent, good. How's our construction crews going over here? All of our paths are doing a reasonable job. Do we have people waiting? We don't seem to get much workers here. I do wonder where that... Oh, you know what? They're over here. Only... Let's drop that down to 3. Well, let's just limit it to 30 then, at the very least. And this one, limit that a lot to, say, 15. That hopefully that helps things out a little bit. Ooh, you're actively. Are you not in the range? You are not in the range. I'm assuming we have some other substations coming. I have to have a look at that. Anyway, for the time being, it's not the end of the world that you're being serviced by truck. That's really not a big deal. So this section, just having a quick look here, this really should be powered, right? It is being powered. So that's awesome. Loving this. Loving that this is getting underway. This construction is a little bit slow. We're still waiting on some prefabs, some construction workers. Lots of little bits and pieces that's it's not quite happening yet. We are missing concrete. Yeah, here comes some concrete. And some planks. Good. Lots and lots of planks, right? How many planks is in here? It's 27 tons of planks. Where are you going? Where are you going? Coal ore processing plant needs 27 tons of planks. Wow. Actually, lots more than that. Yeah, look at how it slows down and when it gets here, because it's yeah, I love these trucks. They are awesome. Getting planks and stuff here very quickly. You know what we also need to have a quick look at is just make sure that there's still plenty of trees about. I'm going to store any boards, that's fine. What I want to do is just quickly do a bit of a seeding round of trees. And what are the trees that we're using? Yeah, pine. So let's just make a bit of a seeding round of pine going here. Just to make sure that there is constantly a little bit of trees to be foraged off of this area. How's our oil going? Oh, looking good. Looking good on the oil. Nice. These sections done. Is that under construction? That bridge is under construction at the moment. It's good. It's a little bit of a distance, a slog to get out there, but let's get that bridge going and then we'll asphalt up this road and we'll sort out the rest of that bridge. Okay, not quite what I had in mind. Yeah, not good. Let's get rid of you. That section is done. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate it's doing it this way, but anyway, which is what it is for the time being. Wow, our population is growing quickly. How many we've still got plenty of room there. These are this one's full, that one's full. So we should see lots of workers here, right? 17, 14. Next round of workers coming in. The pool is busy. Cinema. This guy's closed because of bad weather. At least there's a little bit of fun going on. We are emptying this one out. Good. Yeah, we do ultimately need to do a lot more. How's our loyalty? Government loyalty 68, 64, 52, still slowly coming back in. This is giving everybody a little boost of loyalty there. We are construction is actively underway. We're missing lots more concrete and a little bit more steel. Well, a fair bit more steel. It's good. Okay, all of this stuff. Well, we're getting pretty close over here. Let's have a quick look at the kind of train set that we may want to pick up over here. So that's actually finishing off that section. Can you please finish that off? Train is waiting too long. Let's go over here. You are, yeah. It's not a great way to do things, is it? And the next one. You should be pretty close to getting that little section done there. Let's have a quick look just before we go. Oh, we just got one more left here. There's still lots and lots of stuff to go. Oh, it's full. That's the issue, really. We're full up on it, so that's okay. That's okay for the time being. I'm not going to expand on that just yet. Is this section now done, or is it not done? That is now underway. Oh, this is where this one ends. Okay, so that is done. I'm assuming this one is coming back to sort out that section. Good. Good stuff. This guy is bringing in a piece of work here to come and do some stuff. We are still waiting on some concrete here as well. That's good. Get that bridge going. Excellent. Yeah, so much happening. I was thinking we could probably make a little bit of a start. Before we get here, let's have a quick look at what our options are for vehicles. So let's pause it for a second while we quickly have a quick look. So we're not doing a motor wagon. Nice. That might be a good one. These aren't too expensive, actually. And that's a lot of passengers. So if we do a couple of these, that might be really good. But we want them not... Oh, crap. Hit the button. 80 kilometers an hour. I would have rather wanted that one. But they're pretty cheap, though. And they carry a lot of passengers. So, well, let's just get it in here. We'll see. Maybe we'll just sell it. It won't be the end of the world. We'll get one of those motor wagons. Actually, is there any other options here? So if we just go, do we have like train sets that are diesel? Yes. We have diesel train sets. Lots, but slow. Much quicker. And takes lots of people. Yeah, maybe we're even going to do that, to be honest. Maybe we'll get that one to run to here to maybe support that at some point. That's okay. We'll leave that in place. Even though if you're running that way, you're really not going to be filling up here. But anyway, we'll see. It should still all work. That construction is underway and doing its thing, but we are missing concrete. This is missing steel. Yeah, here we go. Steel is being delivered. Very reasonable amount of steel. We are missing prefabs, though. Yeah, here comes some prefabs. Excellent. So now the construction there should work. This is working, but yeah, we need a load of concrete to be arriving fairly soon here, and then hopefully when this gets Yeah, now that's moving along a little bit. We are missing another load of concrete over here as well. Yeah, lots of concrete is required everywhere, really. Let's go about ignoring this. Yeah, that one doesn't seem to bother too much with that. Now we're going to get to the end of there. Okay, excellent. All done. Okay, and it's winter. Well, it's properly winter now with the snow and stuff running. Oh, crap. Let's H that one out of here. Oh, actually, no, that's probably heading home. Oh, that's silly. Anyway, it doesn't really matter too much. Where is this about? This thing has been on fire in the past. Can I, yeah, I know there's an electricity problem. It's on fire. Here we go. Are you going to burn down? Oh, man, it's going to be close. Get there, get there, get there, get there. It's really at the edge, especially with the snow. No, it'll make it. It'll make it. Excellent. Good stuff. Whew, that was a pretty close call, actually, from a fire perspective. I assume there is a motor wagon over here. There is. Is this under construction? It is. What are we missing here still? Oh, here comes our prefab. So that should now, we should now finish this one off. Just about 63 more work days. So that one should now be getting fixed off. Still a fair bit of stuff that's required over here, including a fair bit of concrete, which at least should get the construction going again if the concrete does in fact arrive. Anybody on this bus? Oh yeah, a fully loaded bus there. This one is waiting on, actually waiting on concrete yet again. So concrete seems to be the big issue. Let's just go and have a look. I believe concrete is all good and we don't have to worry about concrete. Concrete's over this side, right? Yeah, we can't export any more concrete, but concrete is quite comfortable at the moment. So all we may need to do is just grab another concrete truck over here. So get ourselves up to a 5th concrete truck. Let's buy that one. Concrete mixer, the big guy or the quick guy. That's the one. Yeah, the 5K difference. Not the end of the world there. Let's just get another one there. That should work. Everybody is missing concrete. So moving concrete around a little quicker is really something that I'm after. What's happening over here? We are missing concrete. Yes, again, just one load actually. And then we'll move along to the next piece here. We've got the excavator doing its thing. And these bridges are actively under construction. And we're probably seeing this guy making a turn and then... Where would you be heading, though? Are you done? Yeah, you're empty. You're heading back. So, get yourself through there. Good. Get yourself through there. It's a bit of micromanagement for that at the moment. Okay. All good. Lots of stuff happening at the moment. This is done. So now we can... Oh, hang on. Do we have people at this station? Oh, this station isn't built. Haha, that's the next thing we need to start working on. So let's have a look. If we wanted to drop things off, it's probably best we do it from there or from... I think a direct connection over here might be quite useful. So let's do something like that. That looks pretty good. Let's do that and get that constructed. And then from there, we'll be able to get this built. And then we'll tie in some other bits and pieces over there too. To be honest, we could probably just go ahead and tie in multiple connections there. Get those sorted so that we will actively be able to get people to come in here, and we'll actually be able to put people on the other side as well, and probably eventually do some other works there. Guys picking up some fuels. Good. Slow construction. Construction is underway. We don't necessarily have the mechanisms we need, but slowly everything is being delivered. We are missing concrete over here, and we assume we're missing concrete over here as well. No! We're now missing prefab panels. So the initial earthworks and groundworks has been laid. This guy is going along pretty nicely. We're almost halfway through that. That's good. Don't mind if I do. You send you home. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer at the moment with some of these things. It would have been great if I could do a double switch in here. If I could change that to allow this guy to head out this way. It would have been awesome. Would have been good. Would have been excellent. Okay. We need to get that other place built. All of this is done. Woohoo! So where can we walk to from here? We can't get to... We can't get there? That's not good. We're going to tie in some people. So at the very least, what we can do is this. Right? This should at least give us a more direct access from this side. Right, so let's do that. And we'll go about installing that. Now, we also have this guy. Yes, excellent. So let's get a water connection going. A water substation with that guy. We'll get it off of the same thing here. Let's do... I'm going to try and not block things too badly, but I don't think we need any of these others accessible. Can we put it on this side? No, we cannot. We'll just have to squeeze it in over there. Let's get this piece built so that we can get that water connection done. So this is still without drinking water. Some crimes reported. It should now be powered though. It is powered. So once we get some water out here, this technical services one should be sorted out. Yeah, that's all done actually. We're really close to getting this stuff moving. Still a lot of work days to go into this one, but we're over halfway done. This one should be much closer. Yeah, this is very close. If it gets a few more loads, or yeah, a couple more loads of concrete here, we should be fine. But yeah, concrete seems to be a big ticket item for us, a big problematic item for us. This is constructing along nicely without actually having... None of these have... Okay, so where do we... Oh, you know what? Let's have a look, right? Just want to have a quick look over here. We have cranes, right? We've got multiple cranes, right? We've got... 3 cranes, right? So where's this crane? That's at the coal ore processing. That's at the small aggregate storage. And this is at the coal ore processing. So that's about right. If I have another quick look at the vehicles, right? So let's have a quick look at cranes, road cranes. Speed, that's a level 27. That's a level 31. That's all good. Yeah. These guys that I have is pretty slow. Even this one, level 30. Yeah, that's better. 31. Grab me one or more of those. We can probably swap out the others a little bit later. Yeah, our money is awesome. Our money is absolutely awesome. Now we're almost at the end of the year. Once we get to the end of the year, that's probably going to be about the end of this episode. I was hoping we'll get coal up and running, but still not quite there yet. I'll have a quick look at how our finances and the like is doing. So here we should now finish this one off. No, we're still waiting on even more concrete. This guy is under construction, but waiting on, yeah, more steel and more concrete, really. So, and we still seem to be struggling with, these guys should really not be, these guys should be focusing on the asphalt roads in the vicinity here, please. If I have a look at this guy, where is it going? It's going practically everywhere. And if I do this, oh yeah, that's better. Just do that. I just want you to do that section. Just trim it back and just do that section. That's all that I'm after. This last little stretch is okay. We're still waiting on tons of resources over here as well. And this section is under construction at the moment. Hopefully when it's done. Just a little bit of steel being dropped off. That seems odd. At least your steel didn't have tons of steel available. More concrete coming in. Yeah, just make sure we're constantly plowing all of these roads. This almost full? No, there's still plenty of room. So once this guy is open, it's got lots more room here. This is kind of actively under construction, doing its thing. This guy is actively under construction. So where did my extra vehicles go is really the question. What's happening over here? Prefab panels are being dropped off. We don't have any workers here at the moment. Is it missing a vehicle? Yeah, it's also missing a vehicle. Do we have these guys getting stuck somewhere? Not quite. Ooh, have a look at that. That's a big deal, right? If we don't have any workers here... Oh yeah, they're back. Jeez, that's a big deal. We don't want to lose out on that one. Both from a power perspective and a heating perspective, we don't want any of these things to be delayed too heavily. We still have coal being dropped off here directly from the border post is where we're bringing it in from. Slow construction at the moment. Yeah, concrete. Now we're missing steel. Now we're missing this. Now we're missing that. This is under construction at the moment. More prefabs coming in. Yeah, we're going to need a load of steel though. So steel is probably starting to run out. I think that's probably why we're seeing a lot of this a little bit slow. You didn't have much on here, did you? Steel framing at the moment. Yeah, lots of steel for some of this activities. What's actually happening over here? This doesn't actually do anything anymore, right? Oh, that's not even connected. Just make sure. Please tie that up, because otherwise when that thing goes on fire, might be an issue. What I will do is I'll also clear out this little section of road, because that's really not doing anything, is it? There we go. So clear some of that out. We don't need that. This section could still double up and help out a little bit, but ultimately we don't need too much of that. Almost, oh, there we go. 1st of January, let's have a quick look at the books for last year. So last year we made a pretty good chunk of money. We spent a little bit of dollars because I think that's people coming in. You can see there our graph where our rubles is doing really good in terms of what we're getting in. So in terms of the exports, a lot of exports, predominantly clothes, 700,000 worth of clothes, lots of power exports, alcohol exports, bitumen exports dropped off a little bit in the end. Mechanical components is a very intermittent, and then food also dropped off at the end because we kind of run out of stuff, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty much it there. And if we look at the imports, still a lot of imports, a lot of that coal. So we're going to take that number away really soon. Oh, we need to build some stuff over here as well. Chemicals is going to be around for a little while longer. So that is probably the next thing we're going to need to focus on, is get a bit of a chemical setup going. Electronics, yes, we will move into that, but that might not be the next priority. We might bear with importing electronics for a bit longer. Yeah, so really maybe then meat, but it will require more farming, more crops. So yeah, then maybe, yeah, chemicals. Chemicals seems to be the one that we're going to need to do. In terms of our population, last year we had 1,000 deaths, right? So it does go up a little bit over winter. Our births has been in a constant upward trajectory, but it is a little bit of a plateauing effect seems to be happening, but it is going up. We did get a little bit of imports. We had a few escapes, actually. Why do we have people living with their parents? Hang on. I'm going to move them. Let me find them. Where are you? All around here, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab and open up a lot of these guys. Relocate 10 citizens. So let's move them over this way. Okay, they're not super happy by being moved. Yeah, that dropped its happiness quite a lot. But now, presumably, that would mean more people can move to this place that's now got some space available, because they should be within walking distance to this. So we'll get people moving out again. So it's an interesting one, actually. So actually, let's find a little bit more. We still have a fair bit of them around here, right? So shall I empty out somewhere like this a little bit? So let's move a few of these guys out. There we go. Move a little bit of them out as well. So this happiness should be dropping. But we should get that back up again pretty quickly. This should really be not that far off from getting done. Missing steel in a few locations. How's this bridge going? Prefabs are moving in. So that's good. This is kind of slowly underway. These guys are stuck in each other's way again. A little bit of micromanagement with that. So definitely do need to sort that out a little bit. Maybe through... yeah, I don't quite know how. Maybe somewhere over here we just need another switch. And that would really solve a lot of the issues if we can just do that. So lots of prefab panels being dropped off. We need some workers to obviously join the party as well then. But yeah, let's get these prefab panels in. And then there's a lot of work days ready to go to just get this bridge up and running. What is the current phase? Current phase, installing prefab panels and then finish the entire construction. Interesting. This is almost done, actually. Well, halfway. Halfway, not almost done. Halfway. This should be under construction. Let's drop this down. We probably don't need as many people working there, but about 20 is probably good. We do need concrete to come in. Excellent. Concrete is arriving. Now construction is underway there. How far is this from getting done? Steel. Steel is an issue. Steel is an issue. I'm sure it is. We do have some mechanical components over here. Steel is being produced at reasonable rates. Oh, actually, a fair bit of steel available here. Moving its way through. And yeah, then we're probably now at the end of this episode. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We're in the middle of winter. We're actively doing so much work here. Steel is a problem. We do need more steel on this side, and steel is probably being delivered here as we speak all the time. But yeah, we're just running out of a lot of these things because of a lot of active construction. Ooh, look at this. Now this one needs to store coal. All of this is done. That is probably under construction, right? Yeah, it is. Let's have a quick look. So it is already... Well, it needs a few things. Currently, there's some workers there. We're missing a little bit more steel and a little bit more concrete here. Probably all of our concrete, yeah, and then a little bit of gravel, a little bit of asphalt, we can get this built. Yeah, this is good. Once we've got some water here, and this should be fairly close to being done too. No, steel. Yeah, I think we're definitely in the next episode we're gonna get this section moving. Oh, and then the other thing that we need to get moving is this. So we're not gonna need this anymore. Okay, so let me get rid of this, right? So let's demolish that piece because we're not going to get any of this. We have a buffer there, so that's okay. Let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of this one. We're not going to do it locally. It's not going to be worth our while. We could maybe retain this section. Maybe retain that section. Let's quickly see about getting that done. If I did this, somehow that doesn't seem to want to work. Okay, so let's do that. Pause it there, and then let's try and there we go. So that's the plan, really. So now we'll actively just run the coal over here directly from that side. So let's get that cracking because I think there's already been stuff delivered here. Very little, but there's some stuff that has been delivered over here. We can very much make a start on that one. We don't necessarily need any of this, but that should be okay. And then we also need to start making a start over there. What I can do is I'm interested in actually upping our game here a little bit. No, that's not the plan. Plan is over there. So let's do that, and what we'll do is we'll assign some of this road construction here, which is a little iffy, but it is an industrial area. And then from here, we'll just bring coal in directly. But so there's a bit of construction that needs to happen on this side as well before we're gonna run our first trains in here. Happening over here. Yeah, we're probably short on steel, which is why these things are slowing down. No steel being used over here, so I'm glad we have the prefabs working. So we just need a bit of workers over there. This thing should be really close, right? We need 10 more tons of steel. Can I please? Well, we still have about 100 rooms there. 100 room for 100 people there. We still have plenty of people living with their parents, which is not ideal. Let's just switch that one on just one more time and see. So do I go about emptying out one of these other buildings as well? Let's move a few more people from there over. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do the trick. Now we're getting pretty close. So this section really needs to get built. We do need that 10 tons of steel to finish that one off. That's not super urgent, even though we are waiting, but that's not super urgent. But then a lot of this stuff, slowly, concrete is the issue here. Okay, let's have one more quick look at what's going on over here. Is this thing done? Not quite, but everything's slowly kind of moving. Little bits and pieces of things are dropping off here, but we still don't have the steel. We're missing a bit more steel over here, but actually currently construction is underway here. Slow, but it's underway. Good, and do we have workers on there? Yes, a nice big load of them. Please don't all go into this one. 10 is absolutely enough. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be the end of it. We are super close to getting this moving. And we are actively moving over here. And I want to start maybe planning out our port facility. I think our city will expand up next to the port. But this port will be an import-export port, but it will also be a place where we could maybe start building our own ships. And then the export of ships will really push our money into a whole other direction. So yeah, this is starting to look pretty good, and we are actively working on getting a another connection, probably in here. Yeah, probably just run it through there, get another bridge over there, and then tie it in over on this side, so that we can kind of short circuit what we're doing here, and that'll probably allow us to build a few bridges into that area as well. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button, leave your comments down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.